Also guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this video from. Please try as much as possible to support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it on all social platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. So guys, I started this video this morning. I want to talk about kidnapping. You know, Nigeria is a place we already know that kidnapping is rampant, very rampant here. And I came across this video that has been trending online, and I said, okay, this is the kind of video that I will like to share with you guys so that we can all have a reaction to it, then make some kind of suggestion on what the government should be doing. Well, let me go on and play the video. It happens along Benin Ore Road. Kidnapping live, guys. Kidnappers live.
Yeah, this is Lagos Benin Ore Expressway. Just now, see.
This is sure something like we have been talking about it, talking about kidnapping along roads. No single police. Even there have been so many allegations that these policemen are the one actually kidnapping. I had an opportunity to speak with a police officer, a very senior, high-ranking police officer, and he told me that, see, wholeheartedly, that policemen are the one kidnapping. He said policemen will kidnap, they will hand those victims to the Fulani Herdsmen, and then the Fulani Herdsmen will take those victims to the bush. And why all those criminal police people or security personnel will be negotiating indirectly with the victims' people. And when they collect cash, they settle the herdsmen and they take their own money. Then they release victims. I'm like, what? Really? So guys, I don't know how we're gonna crop this whole insecurity, kidnapping all around Nigeria. And this kidnapping usually happen along Nigeria roads. It is hard to see kidnapping in cities, like kidnappers coming to your house to kidnap you. No, it's hard. It's when you are traveling long distance, maybe a few kilometers, maybe traveling to your home or traveling to another state, that is where you encounter these kidnappers. But in your own house, in your own city, it's hard. I've never heard of any case that kidnappers came to this town to kidnap people from their house. No, I've never heard of that. So for those of you who think that in Nigeria, say, oh, kidnappers are everywhere. No, they are not everywhere. They always stay along the roads. And it seems like these police, they know exact time, because of the collaboration they have with security force. They know the exact time the policemen are not there. They communicate. If people tell you stories of how police have indirectly or directly aid those kidnappers, you'll be so surprised. I've seen instances where somebody said he approached police checkpoint to tell them that they are kidnapping just few meters away from there, just 1 or 2 kilometers away from them. These police people kindly entered their motor and drove away. I've heard so many stories that while police checkpoints is here, they are kidnapping there, the police won't even move to even assist. They will just stay at their own checkpoint. What does that actually tell you? It tells you that maybe there might be some kind of collaboration with them. Well, this police, the only thing they know how to do is to go after young guys. They know they can identify a Yahoo boy, but they cannot identify a kidnapper on the road. They can't identify a Yahoo boy who is just walking along the street, a clean looking guy. They can go after that person, chase after that person, but they can hardly chase after kidnappers. Well, it's so painful, guys. And meanwhile, just the other day, yesterday, we have state security arresting pupils, primary school students, because they identify themselves with Naira Marley. Why don't you channel that energy to go and be fighting kidnappers and armed robbers along the road? No, miss priority. Well guys, let's talk about Fulani Herdsmen a little bit. You know, it's a really delicate issue. And here is what former Nigeria President Olusegun Obasanjo has to say about Buhari on how he's handling this Fulani crisis.
You have a situation where your own tribe is being accused of something. Now, you must be able to look into it and make it transparently clear that that accusation is unfounded, or if it's founded, you deal with it. There have been, well, herdsmen, farmers. Now, herdsmen are mainly Fulanis. Nothing has been done. Rather than doing something about it, what we are having is, okay, we will create colonies, cattle colony. Where will you create colony in Nigeria? Is it in my own part of the country that you will now make a colony? Who will give you land to create colony within its own state? So these are specific. You are asking for specific. I can go on and on. But there are many things that should not have been done that are being done, and many things that should have been done that are not being done, that will have helped in the area of management of diversity.
Thank you, President.
That is a former President Olusegun Obasanjo, what he has to say about how Buhari administration is handling this whole herdsmen issue. Well, I think we both learned one or two things from him. And meanwhile, here is what Garuba Shehu, you remember that man who wanted to sue Twitter founder simply because he hated the NSAS protest? Well, at the end of the day, he backed out anyway. This is what he has to say about Fulani Herdsmen. He said, "I'm a Fulani man, but I can tell you that it doesn't make sense for cows to be roaming the street in 2021. Cows should be ranched on the land acquired or rented by the ranchers. By law, land can only be used through rent or passage. Government should step forward and clear this out. I believe to reconcile the raging herds crisis is to open proper communication where each knows the law of the land. All lands in Nigeria, including forests, belongs to some ethnicity, FG, SGF, local government, company, or individuals. Thus, no land can be used without proper authorization. The problem of the Fulani herds is a betrayal from the city Fulanis who decided after moving to cities acquiring wealth and power, but forgetting to carry the village brothers along, leaving them in a desperate situation. The rich Fulanis must come together and get ranching land. Land issues is as old as humanity. No any state power can give land to anyone where the land is being identified with the owner for generations. Without possession or renting, the rich Fulani must come together and assist our fellow brothers to get ranching land on forests for grazing. Lack of proper communication to the herds is understanding the law of land use by bring the surrounding community on board isn't good enough. Well, what I think this is the first time this man has ever said something that's really, really nice. He said wholeheartedly that, see, land is either owned by the local government, SGF, federal government, individuals, or company. There is no land that is free in this whole world. No land. The land must be owned by somebody. So you cannot just go there and just carry it all along. So he is now calling out, blaming the rich Fulanis for abandoning their people. Why not the rich Fulanis come together, buy lands for ranching? Buy lands for ranching. You cannot take land by force. It's impossible for anybody to take land by force. Buy land and ranch. Nobody is holding any Fulani not to do that. You can come to Ondo anywhere to buy land. If they sell for you, good and fine. They will sell for you and you will rear your cows, all those things you want to do there. Good and fine. But I don't know why. I think the big brother here is the federal government. So they need to really do something about it. And here is an allegation, a video that allegedly said the federal government paid some Fulani big men the sum of 100 billion naira to stop kidnapping. I don't know how authentic this video is. I don't know if it's credible, but let me share it with you guys. And
the federal government, led by the Minister of Interior Abdulrahman Dambazo, met with the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria in Kebbi State, offering them the sum of 100 billion naira over 2 years to stop the kidnapping in the country. The meeting lasted over 4 hours on Friday as negotiations dragged on, with the association initially asking for 160 billion naira. The minister said that the strategy was part of the steps needed to tackle insecurity in the country as prescribed by the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. The herdsman crisis has risen since 2015 after Muhammadu Buhari became president. Their rampage has spread not only in the north but also throughout the southern zones of the country. The killings by the herdsmen has led them to be tagged the fourth most dangerous and deadly terrorist group in the world by the World Terror Index.
Well guys, like I've said, I don't know how credible that video is, but just imagine if this video is true. The federal government paying 100 billion naira to some group of people to stop kidnapping in the space of 2 years. That means after that 2 years, you have to pay another sum of 100 billion naira. Just imagine, guys. We are paying for our own security from our own brothers and sisters. We are paying them because all Nigeria, we are one brother and sister. We are paying them for us to be secured. Man, what are you, if, like I've said, I don't know how credible this is, but if this thing now get out of hands, maybe if this is true, the Biafra see it, the Niger Delta boys see it, other groups see it, say, hey, so the federal government do negotiate. The federal government do give money out for people to stop kidnapping. Okay, now let us start our own group now. Why not? The federal government will come and say to us now. You see, this is common sense now. Well, I think if this was even done, it was done behind closed doors. So, like I've said, I don't know how credible this information is. This was reported by one media in Nigeria, The Roots. So, I don't really know. Well, meanwhile, Fulani said they are ready to leave Nigeria. That Buhari administration they say they are really ready to leave Nigeria. That Nigeria should be restructured. Well, guys, I'm done talking about Fulani and Nigeria issue. You know, it's something that it seems like it can never ever stop. Well, I'm done talking about it. I cannot come and kill myself for Nigeria issue. Let's move to other topics, and let's start with Yemi Alade. Yemi Alade is out here giving good advice. She said, depression comes with thinking about what you don't have and what is wrong with the world. Let's focus on what we have more, please. Well, she also said, keep going, don't let nothing stop you. So some few fans saw this, took it as an advice. Well, one particular guy said, see, Yemi Alade, she said, your motivational talk is getting too much. Your motivational talk too much. Give us money. This talk no dey work. Then she replied, the person go bank or go also. Well, the problem of Nigeria, mostly the problem we have in Nigeria, mostly with people, is money. You see some person going through a lot, and you think your talk, your words can assist that person, but seriously, your words mean nothing to that person. All they just need is money. Once you give them money, I bet you their whole problem, half of their problem, more than half of their problem will be solved. So mostly in Nigeria, we already know it's money. Give them money and they are okay. Then this coming from Kemi Ololoyo. She said, did you know that it's an insult to write Mrs. behind my name? I once slapped someone in real life who did. Some of you women think it's a trophy title. It's not. Mrs., Miss, Mr. Well, if you really check very well, you know as a man, you can only refer to a man as Mr. MRS. Or a short form MRS, Mr. But woman, you can refer to her as Miss, or Mrs. Mrs. MRS also. Mr. is MR. Mrs. MRS. Women, you can refer to woman as Miss or Mrs. While man is just Mr. Why is it that we always like to bring women down? Like we name women is either you are married or you are not. But man, it's either you are married. Sorry, it's either you are married or you are not married. It's still one. Mr. We are all Mr. We are all men. So it's. Someone said it doesn't say the reason behind Nigerians wearing suit and tie in this hot sun. Myself, I don't see that reason. I don't have one single suit. One single one I don't even have. He said, I still don't understand the rationale behind wearing suit and tie every day under this hot sun to work. Can we adopt corporate trade instead? It's classy, perfect for our kind of welder. Also speaks volume about culture acceptance and awareness in corporate Nigeria. Good. I prefer wearing just simple English and native. Of course, you guys see me in native now. I look dashing in natives. Trust me. I love native. I don't see why I need to be wearing suit and tie. Seriously, I don't see why. Why are we always trying to westernize Nigeria? We don't even accept our own culture. We don't even want to really accept our own culture. But thank God our young men are like going after native now, because the way you see guys wearing native nowadays, I really like it. I really do like it. I really do like it. I see young guys going to market, buy material, buy a lot of material. The other day I bought like 8 materials for myself, cashmere, all those good material, and currently they are doing the necessary work on them. Man, if those material come, if that tailor finish up questing all those materials, I'm telling you guys, I'll be dropping them one by one, steady by steady, wearing them to office. I don't like suit and tie, and I will never ever go well with suit. Never ever go well with suit. I don't like it. I don't like wearing it. I don't even want to even see it. Honestly, that's just my person. I never think I will ever wear suit and tie. Never. But except if it involves money though, then I can wear it. And to end this video, Jess Brown said, women, don't be threatened by me. So guys, are you threatened by somebody like Jess Brown, who is a man? He said, I can be fooled woman if I want to be. Being classic, calm, collective, with that bad bitch attitude and sexy, but I decided not to because I enjoy being free, being funny, being hilarious. So stop being threatened by me. Well, you said that. So guys, thank you very much for watching. It's a boy again, Adamslink. Much for watching. It's a boy again, Adamslink. Please, I'm going to see you in my next video, so please stay tuned.